You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. I'm Alex Perez in Southern California.
I'm the clapper here in San Antonio, Texas. We are doing El Mayor.
El Mayor Tequila.
El Mayor Tequila.
Love the Blanco.
Love the Blanco. Now we're going to do the Reposado. Mira.
Reposado.
You know, this is kind of the bottle, Alex, is kind of reminiscent of a little bit of the old Chinaco bottle. Because I
Right.
understand Chinaco got rid of that bottle now, so they're no longer using the bottle. So this is about as close as that gets now. It looks like the canteen or something
Right.
that the caballeros would use on the hold their tequila or their water. It was like a canteen or something.
Right. Right.
I like the
Okay,
packaging, Alex. It's very clean. It's a clean packaging.
I like it.
It's not.
I like it. It's a plastic top.
Um, I think it's no. I think it's wood, Alex. Isn't
The
it?
wood.
Yeah. And the cork looks. Look at the cork.
Synthetic.
It looks like a. Does it look synthetic or is it like a blend? Because it looks like a real cork.
Oh, yeah, it is a real cork.
It's a real cork, but I think it's like a blend. I don't know what exactly how we're gonna have to investigate corks one of these days. I know there's always a big controversy about wine versus real cork versus synthetic versus screw caps, and the same goes for spirits. Ah, you're going to use the Glencairn on this one, aren't you?
Cannon.
I'm using the Riedel glass for this one. This is the Reposado, and my understanding is it's what is this, aged minimum 6 months? Is that what I'm reading correctly?
Or 9 months.
Let me see. Hang on a second. That's right. Aged a minimum of 9 months, and it's not telling us in what kind of barrels.
It's got a nice nose, too.
Now this has got more legs and tears than the Blanco did, but it's and it clings a little bit slower. Not that that's a
So like a
indicator of anything, but
glycerin in there.
yeah, but it could be all the natural stuff that happens. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful hue to it. Golden hue. The nose is nice. I'm getting like dried fruit, a little bit of spice.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting spices.
Spice.
And oddly, it's still at the very bottom, which is where it should be, is a little bit of alcohol. If you're going to have any of it, it should be down at the bottom.
And you know that lime is still coming through from the Blanco.
That's kind of what I was going to say. It doesn't the barrel aging. You don't lose
It's not
the
muting.
zest, the
Yeah.
lime zest.
And a little pepper too. I'm still getting the pepper, same pepper from the Blanco. Mmm. Mmm. Very nice. Very smooth coming in. A little vanilla. Really nice reposado.
It's not it's not overwooded,
Mm.
Alex. It's almost um it's almost like a Blanco with a little bit of the edges smoothed out.
Yeah, it still has that spiciness on the back end, huh?
Right. It still has that finish. It still has the finish. I want to find out see if their website will tell me what it's aged in. I
Very nice.
I want to say it's aged in whiskey barrels, but let's find
Let's-
out. Their website says aged gracefully in American white oak barrels. Okay.
Mm, really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's not, it's just I like how they kept the spiciness at the end. They didn't let it. They didn't let it. They didn't round it too much.
No,
Just right.
just yeah, it's really reminiscent of the Blanco,
Mhm.
which is
But you got some.
I'm not getting
It's
over
from the
wooded
vanilla.
though,
No,
Alex.
no, it's not. It's just right. It's a nice blend of the aging and the characteristics of the Blanco.
There's almost no wood notes on the nose though. Do you get any wood notes? Are you getting any in the Glencairn at all?
I do get a little bit of like dried fruit, just a little bit of dried fruit, and then I get the vanilla in the mouth
In
on
the
the
mouth.
palate,
Mm,
and
mm-hmm.
then I get more of the fruit, the dried fruit on the retro,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
and vanilla too. It's really good, really pleasing. Yeah, I like to do that too.
Yeah. Well, the spiciness kind of lingers. It's got that lingering
Mm,
spiciness to it.
really good, nice.
Yeah, and the sweetness is on the um it's
Delightful.
it the residue is what coats the palate. It's not and it's not a super coating. If you hold it between your lips and your gums at the front, you'll get some of that sweetness off your the front of your gums. Otherwise, it doesn't stick around on the palate very much.
Very good, and it's not. It's just right. It's not too light, and it's not heavy.
Yeah, there's
Some reposados tend to be. Some reposados they're trying to be añejos. This is
well,
this is a really good
I
reposado.
was going to say, for those of you who are looking for a little bit more wood in your reposado, you're not going to get it with this one. You're going to get um, more of the same with Blanco characteristics, with maybe just a hint. You get because we have to we're digging for it, but it's a hint
Right.
of what the wood is imparting. And let's see here. Officially, the notes say you
Really.
said sweet fruit flavors on the nose. You're right. Understated spice. Okay, I believe that. Understated spice. And it says a smooth, round entry leads to a dryish, medium body with a perfumed, fruity agave, vanilla, and spice. Um,
Is that
that may even be too much, because it's you have to dig for it though. I think the beauty of this tequila is in the nose and the finish.
yeah.
But you have to really play with it. You can't just shoot it, and you can't just
Oh no no, you
you
have
got
to
to sip it
take
and
take
then
your time with
let it. It's one of those tequilas you have to leave it in your mouth, and then swallow and see what it does to your palate, your lips, your gums, that kind of thing. Because it's not uh, it's not telling us whether these are used barrels or not. I would imagine that they are, but they're not imparting a lot of wood, so you're not going to get a lot of that on the nose. It's going to be a very reminiscent of the Blanco. And if you like the Blanco, you'll love the Repo. Yeah, because
Are they
you're right.
using whiskey barrels?
It says American White Oak barrels.
American white oak barrels.
Yeah, so I would imagine those are whiskey because there's not. To me, the finish isn't dry; it's spicy. A dry finish for me is like a bourbon barrel. With the goes in sweet and finishes dry. This one finishes spicy. Like you
It's, I
said, they didn't lose the spiciness on the Blanco, which I like. I like that.
like it too. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So you want to nominate this baby for
I
Brand of
want to
Promise
nominate.
in the Reposado
It was
category?
a nomination. It
All
deserves
right.
it deserves to be enjoyed.
A valid. Yeah, please. This one particularly, this is one of those reposados I would suggest you spend a lot of time with. Before you decide to mix it in cocktails or if you're one of those who still prefers to shoot before you decide to shoot it or stick it in the fridge. You won't need to stick this in the fridge at all because it's
Stick
actually
in the
quite
fridge.
smooth. Yeah, some people stick stuff in fridges. Believe it or not. I thought
Aged
people had given that up years ago, but no, I met a gentleman the other day. Says I like to put it in the fridge. I said, why? You don't have to do that anymore. You chill your glass. It's not like it's vodka. Or the last person
I
that
learned
I
chilling the glass from David Ravandi
the
from Casanova.
the last person that I remember telling me he used to chill his bottle, he was drinking Yukon Jack. I said, well, yeah, you'd want to put that in the freezer and keep it there and forget it's there. Oh my God.
Forget
Brand of Promise nominee for El
brand,
Mayor.
brand of promise. And you know what, Mike? You want to nominate for packaging?
I do. I,
I, I
actually, I
like.
do because I think it's very clean. I think it's a very it's understated on purpose, and it lets the beauty of the tequila
Yes,
really shine through.
yes, I really like that.
Yeah, I think it's unusual because we've nominated some really wild looking bottles, but I think this one with the
Yeah,
understatement
yeah, and
and the shape.
the shape of the bottle.
Yeah, I would imagine it. It's easy to pour from underneath or from the neck, depending on whether you're at the bar or if you're serving at home. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the let's nominate it for
Fit
packaging as well.
waistband.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm
Did
happy. I'm
you hear
happy
me?
with that.
It'll fit in your waistband
Yeah.
with your flask.
Okay, I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
I'm Alex Perez. You got a visual that one, huh? I'm Alex Perez in Southern California, watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. We've been talking about El Mayor.
El Mayor.
Let us know what you feel, or what you taste, I should say, and what you feel afterwards.
Well, yeah, tell us how you feel. How are
How
you
you
feeling
feel?
today?
Yeah, it's great stuff. Try some.
Yeah,
We'd love to hear your comments. Sign up down below.
please
Keep
do so.
watching. Keep sipping wisely. Thanks for watching.